So this is Kelly Rayburn. I am the AVP of National Sales and Distribution for Wellabe Medico, which, as you all know, we changed our brand. Well, I don't know if all of you know, but some of you might know because you already are appointed with us. We changed our brand back in June, and so all of our insurance company channels, which includes Great Western Final Expense and pre-need planning, which is our pre-need funeral planning, as well as Medico, so all of our health channel, we all blended in as one under the Wellabe name. So there's that dripping faucet again. So first of all, if you have any questions during this presentation, please do not hesitate to put them in the Q&A box. I'll try to keep an eye on them as they are put in. I'll just try to keep an eye on them.
I can definitely let you know as soon as I see one.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Great, thank you. But just pop those into the Q&A area. Katie is going to facilitate that for me, but let's go ahead and get rolling. So first, let's really talk about why you and your clients would benefit from choosing Wellabe. So we've been providing insurance solutions since 1929 on the health and financial well-being. We're a financially strong and stable organization that maintains that A excellent rating based on AM Best. We've been in that A excellent rating now for almost 5 years, so we're very proud of where we are. Every day, we try to show that we care through our shared values and doing basically the right thing, right? We've tried to do the right thing since we've been an insurance company, and you guys that have been appointed with us for a longer period of time, you've seen the changes that we have made, not only in our underwriting, but also in how we pay claims, things like that. We're trying to do what's always right for your clients. So we'll always be here to make sure that people can prepare for today and live better today. So when you're doing business with us, you have a team of people behind you wholeheartedly and dedicated to your clients and their well-being, from my sales team to agent support to everything in between. Our underwriting services are hanging on right there about 2 days and are getting faster every day, which is awesome, especially with the implementation of our real-time underwriting. Our underwriters do encourage you to contact them directly to pre-screen any of your clients, not only for this product, but for any of those products that we have that you might be offering, just if you have questions about eligibility based on drugs or pre-existing conditions, whatnot. We offer multiple insurance products and tools to help provide you the best available options for your clients. We offer you that electronic quoting tool called Quick Quote, and then the enrollment tool and quoting tool called My Enroller. Any marketing materials that are actually out on the wellabe.com/agent sign-in page. We're really here to make sure that your success is our success. So why short-term care? It's really to help your clients maintain an active lifestyle while aging in place, but also to make sure that their retirement savings are protected as well. They can do more, worry less, and make sure that every day is a good day. So according to the Administration for Community Living, someone turning 65 today has about a 70% chance of needing some type of long-term care services or extended care services and support in their remaining years. So on average, about 42% of people need less than 1 year of at-home paid care, and 37% of people need less than 1 year of skilled nursing facility or facility needs. When one healthcare situation leads to an in-home care or skilled nursing assistance, it can quickly deplete people's funds. As we all know, it's very expensive. Extended care costs, those costs can add up quickly. And this screen just kind of shows an estimate of the national cost based on the 2023 U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. So on average, an American turning 65-year-olds today will incur about $121,000 of future extended care costs, and those are measured in today's dollars. Families will pay more than 1/3 of the cost themselves out of pocket, with the rest usually covered by government programs, public programs, or in this case, private insurance. So Medicare Part A and B covers some home health care services and inpatient skilled nursing facility care, usually after a 3-day minimum medically necessary inpatient hospital stay and then a medical practitioner referral. But they don't cover any long-term custodial care. Part A copays and Part B deductibles usually apply, which could mean steep out-of-pocket costs for your clients. And so a short-term care insurance can really help cover these gaps. It can also help clients who cannot qualify for or afford a long-term care plan. The short-term care insurance has fewer restrictions for qualification and types of care it will cover. So it's commonly less expensive than a long-term care insurance plan, and it provides immediate benefits after the elimination period, and we'll get to all of those here in just a second. So considering many individuals with long-term care insurance, if they have only need 1 year of care, a short-term care option such as our insurance policy sure makes sense. It also makes sense to plan early for extended care needs, because once they get to retirement or once they get a little older, usually premiums are a lot higher. So clients who are 40 years old up to the age of 89 can be eligible for our short-term care plan. So not only do you want to talk to your senior clients, but this will give you a good option to be able to talk to their children and help them also prepare for tomorrow. So Wellabe short-term care plan, it's a product that offers coverage for extended care at in-home or in a facility. It covers both medical and non-medical, and it's an indemnity-based product. So this is not reimbursement. This is an indemnity-based product. The full benefit is paid per service day, no matter what service is received. So plan options, it's a reflexive based on how your clients answer the 11 healthcare questions. So I'm just going to take a pause just really quickly. When I say that the application is reflexive, the application has 11 questions. There is only one question, which is the very first question on the screen that is a knockout question. We designed this product to have some coverage for almost everybody. The first question, which is the knockout question, is, are you currently receiving assistance with 2 of the 6 activities of daily living or cognitive impairment, or been advised to need such care? So the first question is your only question that's going to knock people out. So if they're currently receiving care or been advised to receive care for 2 of the 6 activities of daily living or cognitive impairment, and they can answer yes to that question, that's the only person that can be knocked out of taking on a Wellabe short-term care plan. Now, our plans are called the Essential Care Platform. So there's 2 different plans. You're going to see the Essential Care Plus on the screen right now. So if they answer to no to all of the health questions, and I'm going to run through them here in just a second, but if they answer no to all 11 questions, they will then qualify for the Essential Care Plus plan, which gives them the option of $300 a day for up to 360 days of in-home health care service days, with either a 0 elimination period or a 20-day elimination period. And benefits can be restored one time if the insured fully recovers from a qualifying event and does not need additional care for 180 days. So in addition to that, we're going to talk about this here in a minute when we talk about their riders, but with the Essential Care Plus, they will also be eligible for the facility care rider that will give them an additional 360 days, up to $500 a day in a facility. So what are the questions that you need to know? Kelly, please tell us, please, we have a dying need to know. Well, the first question, as I mentioned, is, are you currently receiving assistance for 2 of the 6 activities of daily living or cognitive impairment, or have been advised to do so? The next 2 are the next questions. Number 2 and number 3 are 6-month look back questions for needs mobility assistance or daily oxygen, or confinement to a facility or utilized home health care in the last 6 months. So questions 2 and 3 are 6-month look back questions on mobility assistance and oxygen and facility care or utilized home health care. Questions 4 through 10 are 24-month look back questions, and those are summarized as treated for nervous disorder or memory loss diseases. diagnosis or treatment for motor neuron diseases, paralysis, amputation of a limb, treated for diabetes requiring insulin or in combination with heart or kidney disease, diagnosed or treated for internal or metastasized cancers, treated for or been diagnosed with liver, lung, or kidney disease, or been treated or diagnosed for heart disease. And the last one, which would be question number 10, would be one or more fractures result as a result of osteoporosis. The 11th question is a 10-year look back question, and it's the HIV/AIDS related complex question. So in the last 10 years, have you been diagnosed or treated for HIV or AIDS? So if your client answers no to all the questions, they will be, the Essential Care Plus will be the option. They will have max days of 360 on both the facility care rider and the base benefit of home health care, and up to $300 a day for the home health care, or $500 a day for the facility care rider. I'll bring up the rider again here shortly. But if they answer no to the first 6 questions, but answer yes to any of the remaining questions, so 7 through 11, there's a little bit more restrictive underwriting to those. They would only qualify for the essential care part of the program, and that is a benefit of $150 a day, up to 360 days of in-home health care with a 20-day elimination period only. And they would only qualify for part of the facility care rider up to $250 a day for, again, that 360 service days for that facility rider. So they answer no to the first 6 questions, but answer yes to any of the 7 through 11, then they would get a little bit more of a limited offering. Now, remember I told you we have something for almost everybody. So I'm going to use my husband, John, and myself. So Kelly is really healthy. John, he's made of powder, and I'm telling truth here. He's made of powder. So I am a healthy person, and I know that I can qualify. So I go through the application, and I qualify for one of the essential care options. But John goes through the application and he answers no to the first question and answers yes to questions 2 through 6. One of those questions makes him a knockout. Let's call it the heart disease question. Okay, so let's say that's the knockout for him. I can add him as a limited benefit rider qualifier to my plan, which means that he could receive a daily benefit of $100 per day for up to 180 days service days of in-home health care with a 90-day elimination. So even though he is an unhealthy person and has had been treated for or diagnosed with one of the questions 2 through 6, he still has an option of glomming onto my policy and being someone that's subjected to a rider. So he can still get some sort of home health care. So what we did, I got to go back to it. What we've done is we've created a plan that has something for everyone as long as they're not being treated for it right now. Okay? All right. Clear as mud, good to go. All right. So other things to highlight in the plan is we have not two options. These two are included on the base plan. We have a household improvement and a care coordination. So those are $500 indemnity benefits paid to the policy owner if they need modifications to their home, such as you can see here from the screen, installing ramps, widening doorways, hallways, modification of a bathroom, etc. The care coordination benefit allows for the policyholder to meet with a care coordinator to design a plan for them, right? So usually that falls on the shoulders of possibly a daughter or a son to go with the person, the policyholder, to meet with a care coordinator to figure out the plan going forward for mom, dad, or aunt, uncle, whomever, spouse maybe. So everything so far that I have talked about has a restoration. So the Essential Care Plus, the Essential Care, the Limited Benefit Rider, and the Plan Highlights all have a restorative benefit, which means that if they're fully recovered and stay off of claim for 180 days or longer, we're going to restore all of these benefits back to them one more time. So I mentioned that there's optional riders. Besides the facility care rider, which is right here on the screen, you can see that there's an additional daily benefit depending on what the person qualifies for, either the Essential Care Plus or the Essential Care. They can receive a benefit of $500 per day for an additional 360 days in a facility. For the Essential Care Plus, they get that 0 elimination day option or a 20-day elimination for the Essential Care. This rider comes with a 21-day bed reservation, which means if the policyholder needs to go to the hospital during a stay or during the time that they are on claim in the facility care, we will reserve the bed for 21 days for them to get out of the hospital and get back to the facility. So that's a nice option. And then this is also eligible for a one-time restoration. Same definition applies, fully recovered, 180 days off of claim. The next rider is the inflation protection benefit rider. This can either be just on the home health care side of the benefit or on the facility care benefit or both. So if they take out both, they can have both, the inflation on all of it, but it increases the daily benefit by 5% of the original daily benefit on each of the policy anniversaries. So I will tell you that there are some states the inflation protection benefit rider was not approved. Why, I have no idea, but you will want to check my enroller to make sure of state exclusions. The next rider is the adult daycare rider. It pays $50 per visit, up to 20 visits in an adult daycare setting. This benefit is also eligible for restoration if the insured is fully recovered and does not require and is off claim for 180 days. And then the last rider that we offer is the return of premium rider. So this is actually a graded benefit based on the duration of the policy. So after 10 years, if the policyholder would like to terminate their policy, we'll pay back 25% of the premiums to the policy owner, and we'll call it a day. After 15 years, we'll return up to 35% of the premiums and call it a day. And if they hold onto their policy for 20 years and then terminate their policy, we'll give them back 50% of their premiums. Note that this is also minus any claims paid. So this is where I would probably take a Command Shift 5 because I am a Mac user. So Command Shift 5 for the Mac users, know that that's your screenshot command. So for you that are on a maybe an iPad or a desktop, something, whatever your screenshot is, I would absolutely screenshot this particular screen. This is on our agent highlight sheet, which you can find out on the wellabe.com/sign-in site, also known as the Medico Information Center. For those of you that have been around a long time, get you to the same spot. But this is really the Essential Care program in a glance. So you can see that the Essential Care Plus, and the limited benefit, what is available to each of those. So the 90 days up to 360 days of home health care benefit, 0 to 20 elimination days for the Essential Care Plus, and 20 for the Essential Care. And then over to the right-hand side, you can see how the benefit is graded for the limited benefit rider. You can also see the riders below, the darker red line in the middle, what is available and what is not. So just to recap for you all, everything has a restoration of benefit except two things: the inflation protection rider and the return of premium rider. Everything else has a one-time restoration after fully recovered, and then 180 days off of claim. So let's talk about discounts. The discounts are pretty rich, to be honest with you. So I'm going to use John and Kelly Rayburn again for the example that I'm going to give you. So the household discount, if someone lives in the house with someone over 40, so Kelly lives in the house with John Rayburn, he is over 40, he has he does not want to apply, he does not want anything to do with short-term care, but Kelly does. So Kelly applies, and because John lives in the household with Kelly and he's over 40, Kelly's going to receive a 7% discount on her premiums. However, if John decides he wants to apply and Kelly applies, and we both are offered an Essential Care product, both over the age of 40, obviously with two people applying, then we are going to receive a 14% premium discount. So two people apply in the house, we're going to receive 14% discount. Now, if Kelly's super healthy and John is made of powder and he does not have the option, any option except to be on the limited care benefit rider, Kelly is only going to receive a 5% policy discount. The reason why is because the likelihood that the healthy person will have to take care of the unhealthy person that will likely go unclaimed sooner than later makes me a more risky applicant. So we have narrowed the policy issue down to 5% if there is a limited benefit rider attached. Now, if they have a Wellabe or Medico MedSup policy now or apply in the future, and they already have a short-term care now or in the future, they will receive an additional 5% for having one of our Medico MedSups. And so that means their household discount could come up to 19%. So Kelly has a policy, lives in the house with John. John also has a short-term care policy. They now have Medicare supplement policies. That equals 19%. So good, solid discounts. Product availability is currently going out on August the 19th in these 10 states that you see here on the screen. Don't worry, for those of you that just rolled your eyes and went, well, where else are you coming? We do have states that are approved. We just could not get them out at the same time we could get these 10 out. We are also filed in 30 states outside of inside of these 10. We have 20 additional states that are out for filing and or already approved. So we will roll out wave 2 and wave 3. But currently on August the 19th, you'll be able to sell in West Virginia, Georgia, Texas, Colorado, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Michigan. All good states for our MedSup as well. So short-term care insurance, it can be sold to your clients at any time during the year. It does not have a season that we have found, so you can sell it at any time during the year. And even though it's a strong standalone insurance plan, it can also complement other types of insurance. So not just other insurance programs, but types of insurance. So if you're selling products in any of these categories, you should consider offering your clients a short-term care product. Because again, this is a safety net for your clients for all to be able to complement all other types of insurance that you see here on the right-hand side. So the most effective way to enroll your customers in the Wellabe short-term care is by using My Enroller, which is, for those of you that are already appointed with us, know that this is our electronic quoting and enrollment tool. If you want to use the quickquote.myenroller.com to just quote the product, you absolutely can, but the My Enroller is your quoting and application tool. It's available anywhere that you have internet on any type of device that you have. You can use it on your desktops, your laptops, your iPads, iPhones. I mean, I had an agent that was walking through the application with me on his iPhone. He had some questions. We were at MedSup conference and he was doing the application on his iPhone, which I thought was just fabulous, right? So not only do we have internet, but as long as you have cell data, you can absolutely take this application. It accepts e-signature and voice signature option, and just stay tuned. You are the first people to know that we are going to have a text solution for a signature coming up in September. So to access My Enroller, you would go to your agent portal, whether some of you know that is mic.gomedico.com. Wellabe.com/sign-in will also get you to the agent portal for those of you that are not appointed with us. Once you do get appointed with us, that will actually be your agent login. So if you have gone to the site lately, you have seen this beautiful overhaul to it, but it's still the same great system. So you can go in, you can find client materials. We currently have our client brochure. You can order those on demand up to 100, quantities of 100, and then there's the agent highlight sheet that's also out there. This will be available for rate quoting on Saturday. So some of you are going to go, how come I can't play around with it now? Well, because we don't have a way to lock it down from you to play with rates and not have it send in an application. So it won't be available to you until Saturday. And if you need to add any states to anything, you just need to give us a 24-hour notice. And then our customer resources that we have, of course, some of you know about our awesome mobile app called the Wellabe. It's called the Be Well app. was called the My Medico app. This is where your clients can get their ID cards immediately. So as soon as you get an approval, your client can go into the mobile app or onto their consumer portal on wellabe.com and be able to log in and immediately have access to their ID cards and any of their coverage details or anything else for that matter. We do have some really great articles that are out there for them, or they can find a provider, etc. So we do have a partnership with Vision and Hearing, which most of the time Vision and Hearing falls on top of a dental program. Well, we have opened up VSP plans from VSP and also plans from Smart Hearing for all of our Medico and Wellabe policyholders. So they can actually go and have their eyes exams. The VSP comes with some small premiums that are attached to it, and the Smart Hearing program is actually free of charge. So if you have interest in learning about our vision and our hearing coverages that you can use to present to your clients, please let me know or Katie know, and we will get that information to you. We do have actually four sales incentives you can see here from the screen that are going on currently. One is our Medico MedSup incentive. So through the end of September, I have to get my quarters in my head correctly. So through the end of September, we have the 125-25 MedSup incentives going on. That also qualifies for the Kauai trip based on production. The cross-selling extravaganza, which includes 4 additional credits for the Medico Invitational. Those products include the dental plans, the hospital indemnity plan, and the cancer plan. We're paying upwards of $125 for any of our ancillary products. It's crazy, our hospital indemnity, it's amazing. And then the short-term care incentive, which will come out starting on Saturday, will pay in blocks of 5. So if you submit 5 applications, submitted and are approved, 5 applications, you're gonna get $1,000. The next 5 will get you $750. And everyone after that, so 11 ongoing, will get you $100 per application. So submit 1 through 5, you get $1,000. Submit 6 through 10, you get $750. Submit 11 ongoing and you get an additional $100 per application. It too will give you 4 credits toward the Medico Invitation. And then of course the Medico Invitational Experience, which I cannot wait for next year to come. It was such a great time on the 3 trips that we offered last year that we went on this year, but we are going to the Grand Hyatt in Kauai. Our experience is a evening sailboat cruise dinner around the area that Jurassic Park was filmed. If you've never been there, it is the closest thing you will ever get to being off grid. It is the most beautiful, pristine place I have ever seen. So I hope that you would have the opportunity to join us. We'll be there for 5 days and you only are required to do one thing, and that is to go to dinner on the sailboat. The rest of the time is yours. The number that you see here on the screen, 1-800-547-2401, option 3, is our agent service number. If you know anything about Medico, we offer you guys the best agent service team around. They are absolutely phenomenal. They can help you with anything other than getting appointed. That is who you would need to see Katie at Premier for that. So definitely, if you need anything locked out of your system, whatever, they're there to help you. So, and that is the end of the presentation. So let me see.
Hey, Kelly, it's Katie. Couple questions that came in, and I will apologize. I'm muting myself in and out because they're doing some construction on the other side of this wall. Okay. So, are the rates fixed or will they go up? Another one was issue ages, max and minimum.
Yep.
And then ETA on the second launch. Those would be the 3 that people have typed in so far.
Okay, so the first issue ages are 40 to 89. 40 to 89. Okay. Are rates fixed or do they increase over time? The rates are fixed. So the younger that they get in, the premiums are going to stay level and low. We do not have a rate increase schedule for this particular product.
Perfect.
Oh, I just watched one pop in. It says, do we have postcards and flyers? Great question. So currently we have the consumer brochure, which is out on the Medico Information Center, and I just approved a postcard that you can send out to your clients. It has to go through compliance, and as soon as we get that, it will also be out on the Medico site, your agent portal, wellabe.com/sign-in or mic.gomedico.com.
Perfect. Well, I think we did it. Thank you so very much. As always, any questions, please feel free to give Brad or I a call. And I'm sure if neither one of us know on these new products, Kelly would be happy to help. So with that, Kelly, thank you so very much.
Absolutely. If you guys have any questions, fire them off to Katie. Unless you know me personally and you want to send them to me directly, you're absolutely welcome to do that. But send them all to Katie. She'll collect them and then she can fire them over to me. She also has my BAT phone number. So if you have a burning question, she can always shoot me a text as well. So I look forward to working with each and every one of you. I hope you're excited about this product, just as excited as I am, because I'll tell you what, it took me 2 years to put it together. So I'm just hoping that it's going to fly off of your shelf. So thank you very much all. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.